Hey guys, Rob with RubberToe Assembly here with another 20x8 lifetime video. This video is great. It's going to show you how to unbox and stage these pieces. And there's your 4 boxes that come on a pallet, shipped to the house. That's the area where the shed is going to be built. 20x8 big space, and there I'm going to lay out cardboard on that grass area next to it. There's a couple of tools there and a ladder, and I use the cardboard that comes with the packaging. As you can see, I lay it out off to the side of where the shed is going to be, not where the shed is going to be. And so, because you're going to be prepping it and building pieces there for probably 2 hours at least. So I like to lay the flooring pieces as I unpack them where they're going to go. And this is crucial with the center pieces where your doors are going to be. The holes are to the outside. As you can see, I pointed to the outside edges that your doors are going to swing from. So it's okay to lay the flooring only pieces where the shed is going to be. That also helps me keep from putting things in that same area, and just avoid putting stuff where the flooring is. So the flooring gives you an idea. Don't put stage stuff here, or at least around that edge maybe. And give yourself a nice big space to build these pieces. I lay out the cardboard so I could sit down and build the different sections that are going to have to be assembled and deburred as well. Each piece you want to check as you go along. There's some roof pieces there just laid off to the side for now. I'm going to stage them in the shade there preferably. You can see the side wall. There's a couple of doors that I put off to the side already. There's a couple of window wall panels I'm going to put off to the side. It's going to go with a bunch of other wall panels. So, wall panels right there against that wall is my plan on this particular build. And there's a bag of pieces, a whole bunch of different pieces for later on. There's 2 boxes there. I'm going to have to unload those later on and put all the screws and hardware in the same piles where they're going to go. Your first 2 panels here are the thin ones, going to be next to your doors. Stage those off to the side and see how I'm separating all like items. These are your main panels. There are going to be more of these panels than any other panels, so get a big stack of those going. I'll be pulling from these stacks later on when I go to build, and each one of those panels, and then here's these 4 corner panels. These are your 4 corners. Stage those off to the side as well. Each one of these wall panels, you're going to have to check the edges all the way around, even the bottom sometimes, to look for excess plastic buildup, and you have to deburr that, or as they say, cut it off, slice off with a razor knife or whatever, all the excess plastic buildup, because you want these things to fit together like a puzzle, and they won't if you have excess plastic sticking off the edge. They won't interlock. Here are your 2 outer pieces to the flooring. Staging these off to this one end and one on the other end that are going to interlock with the middle pieces. There you can see a good shot of the edges where it's going to interlock into the middle pieces. This is where your doors are going to be on this side, so they're preset with the holes. You don't have to worry about the side holes for where your doors are going to be as much as you do in the middle where I pointed to earlier. That's more crucial because you have to have the holes on the outside of the edges. So here are a few more boxes. I'm staging like items together. They're going to have, I think, 4 of these big bundle boxes, and I put all these 4 big bundles in the same area. I'm going to go through them later and pull out all these pieces, one by one or bunches, and put them in different sections where they're going to be used. And next thing here is, looks like the small gable. I'm going to go lay out and put a couple other gables with it. There you go, right there, starting that going on. And some more roof pieces. The next ones to come out, go set those in an area off to the side. That's going to be one section. All those triangle pieces. There's a 4th small triangle that's going to go with these 3, so I'm putting those off to the side there somewhere over. And when you're staging these pieces, keep in mind, if it's going to take you more than a day, are these pieces okay where they're at overnight? Want to make sure they're okay. Here's the other 2 gables, the 2 side gables. One's going to be the doors, that one piece that's already built that I'm holding with one hand. right there, and then that's your other gable on the other side. It's not going to have doors. You're going to have to put that together, and you can see I put it with the other third gable. That's going to be your front door gable, all in the same area to put together later on. Here are some four corners. I just put those aside there for later, and some more roof pieces. You're going to want to deburr all those roof pieces, the top edges of them, and want to make sure it doesn't have any plastic buildup. The doors, as you can see, I'm putting the foam blocks aside. That's just packaging. And there you see 4 doors. You're going to have 2 in the front and 2 on the side. The doors, you don't have to deburr as much. Right there where the handles are, you might have to a little bit, so check that. But the outer edges of the doors, and then where the tubes go down in the doors, just deburr all these pieces. That center spline clear window piece, more center spline pieces, you're going to have to go deburr those. These flooring pieces, sometimes you have to deburr, but most of the time you can get them to interlock without having to deburr those, but sometimes you even have to deburr those. So I laid those final floor pieces out, and then getting to the hardware boxes. It's got hardware and also smaller size pieces that are going to go all over the place, different areas. So there's your 4th triangle piece for the roof over the doors. Set that down for a second and reach in and grab. This is kind of heavy. It's got all of your gussets. I think there's 26 of those that are going to go with your roof trusses. So I walk over and put the gussets next to the cardboard wraps that have all the truss pieces that I stage in the same direction. You can see there's 4 right there, boxes of those, and the roof triangle pieces off to the side there. So those 4 pieces are all together. And you know, see the area here. These are skylight, center spline roof pieces. There's going to be a bunch of those. A lot of times I reuse that box and carry them around in the box later on down the line. Some more truss pieces. I'm laying down where I'm going to build the trusses, and some more roof supports there. Helps keeps the cardboard down. I'm going to go through those boxes and just separate stuff accordingly. So dumping out the last of the bigger size box is some more connectors for the center spline. Put those all in the same area. As you can see, we've got a nice big space here. You could be building these pieces, you know, wherever you want, off to the side or onto the cardboard, and you know, on a concrete situation or whatever your situation may be. But give yourself plenty of time to do this. You're going to be deburring and putting these pieces together for several hours at least. There's your vents that were in this box. The vents are going to be for your gables. I dropped those next to the gables. And as I'm going here, there's a couple connectors for trusses, and there's some shutters that are going to go on last. This stuff not until later on down the line, so I'm pulling that stuff and just setting it aside for later. Little bubble window, I'll probably use that sooner rather than later. But yeah, the shutters off to the side. There's your 2 roof tiles right there. There's the other bubble window. That's going to go right to that, so I'm laying it there, as you see. Like items together. And you know, the windows for the doors, I plan on building the doors right there where you saw me lay those out. So that's why I set those pieces ahead of time there. There's some connectors for the center spline, the 2 end ones, end caps. Put that in the pile right there, nice and neat. And so, you know, definitely give yourself plenty of time. If you think you're going to do this in one day, you guys, definitely get up early that day and do this, watch this unboxing video and staging video. It's going to hopefully help you guys a lot. There's your bag for the trusses and connectors, as many as I can gather up. Put all this stuff because I know it's going to help with the building all the trusses, which are all in those boxes, along with a bunch of other stuff that's going to be, you know, going to certain sections. As you can see, the gables back there, that's one section. The roof pieces right there. There's the 2 bags of hardware that's going to put weather stripping on those, you know, bubble windows, which you have to peel both sides, and just build those right there next to that. Here's some door handles that's going to be, you know, part of the doors, so I'm going to put that where I plan on building the doors, which was over here where I put the windows to the doors. And as you saw earlier, staging the wall panels, I leaned them up against the wall there, so the doors are in a different spot. I'll have to bring each door over, you know, one by one and build, or bring the bags over there to the doors, either one or the other, when I build those. Here's some more miscellaneous things that are going to, you know, come into play later on down the line after the shed is built. Here's a couple of bags that have to do with the floors, so I'm putting them by the floors. It's going to be the screws to put the floors together. More stuff for the windows, which I staged. The shutters over here off to the side, that's coming in later into play. So as you can see, I'm just going through, staging all this stuff, where it's going to go, trying to keep all this stuff like items together, which I know where they're going to go. So here's some pouches for the doors, which are last later on down the line. You can even put this on after the shed is completely built, which I usually do. And little hooks, you can hang them wherever they go. So set those way off to the side for later on, because you don't want to get confused with what's to be built and what's for later. Inside these boxes are their wall support channels, which every panel is going to get, and also your shelf is going to get 2 wall rails and those little cantilever brackets support for your shelf. So as you see, I put that long shelf there, I put 2 brackets to build that, and the 2 cantilevers to build that all together. So that should go smoothly. Putting that up. Some more hardware for that section of roof that's going to go over the doors. Put that in the area. There's a bag of whole big bag of screws for the gussets that are going to be put on each truss towards the end. And so yeah, and it's all going to come into play later on down. You see the gables right there to the left, also staged and ready to be built. And it's going to make things a lot easier when you're looking at the instructions and trying to make sense of all this stuff. There's your big bags of screws. Putting those together, that's going to put all the walls together, and of course your roof spline together. This is key right here. These 2 bags, there's only 2 of these that are just for the shutters only, labeled BJI and I guess ARV, some of the instructions say. Same thing. Just stage those right there next to the shutters, and the window is going to be in that same area later on down the line. And so yeah, you're left with, you know, a bunch of screws to put everything together. That one's going to go for the roofs, and there's another big bag of screws. There's a couple for the wall rails that are going to go on each wall later on, and another big bag of screws, which is right here, which is going to have a whole bunch of another whole bag of screws, which consists, and a couple other little parts, plastic parts for later on down the line. Set those aside off to the side, and then go through here like I do and separate the screws. There's so many different screws, but more so these bags, which I don't know, there's like 10-15 bags of screws that are all the same. And so except for a couple of bags there, I just pulled those ahead of time. The dark screws for the corner later on, corner trim, set those aside so I don't get confused. And then there's a separate, another bag for the doors, which has cotter pins and stuff in it for later on. Set those aside. But other than that, all these other small bags of screws, I'm going to open each one and put in my pouch or on that tray. And when I start building the walls, just go for it with all those screws. So on to this section of kits that have a bunch of pieces. Most every piece is going to be a gutter channel for the trusses, for the roof trusses. There's going to be 4 roof trusses that are just regular, and then 2 notch trusses, which I think I just pulled the 2 notched ones and put them to the left there. Those 2 are going to be different because they're going to have notches for your doors. So yeah, just separating as I go. There's your pile of truss hardware, truss pieces. It's going to be connected with that bag of hardware I staged right there earlier. Those bags right by my feet there for the roofs. This is door channels. Okay, I plan on building the doors here. So I put them next to the door windows and the 4 bags of door handles, which are right there. And here is 2 hinge tubes for the doors also. So put that like items together. A couple more channels there I set to the side for the trusses, and those are wall rails for the walls. Set those aside, and then get to the next box real quick. Open that up and It's a bundle wrap. It's got 2 more poles. There's going to be 2 short ones, 2 long ones for the 2 different sides where the door is going to be. And then there's some more door channels. That's going to be for building them. So make a pile there, because that's where I plan on building those. That's why it's all that hardware and stuff is right there in that area. This is the long header bar for that piece. I'm staging that over by the gables where I'm going to build those gables there on that piece of cardboard. Some more gutter channels for the trusses, roof trusses, then some more wall rails, and so yeah, some more roof trusses, putting in piles, same items that's going to be put together. Makes things easier later on down the road. So yeah, you'll be deburring a lot of these plastic pieces. I have a deburring video that shows you how to deburr pieces. So plan on that. You're going to be sitting down on this cardboard or wherever you may build, maybe inside your house. You're going to build the pieces first and then come outside and build it, whichever. There's a short header bar for that gable. Stage that. Look at all 3 gables right there, and the vents and all that stuff to be put together right there on that one piece of cardboard. Nice and neat. I'm going to get to that later and build those. I have videos for how to build those as well. It's going to be great. And you can check those out. Here is some pieces that I already know that are different sizes for your center truss, which is going to be the one that's different from all the others. It's going to be, I think, 4 regulars, 2 notched ones where the door is going to be in the middle, and then this center one that's going to be unique and have that long tube that's going to put all these pieces are going to be put together with the hardware and the screws to make your center truss, which is different. So yeah, hopefully this video helps you guys. Again, unbox it and stage it. If you have to watch this video, hopefully it will make everything a lot easier. Things go smoothly for you guys. And good luck to you all. And RubberToe Assembly, over and out.